Hello and welcome to my steps. Today we are going to learn how to draw and interpret cumulative frequency tables and diagrams. As you see, today I have also prepared a set of steps for you to follow if you want to work independently. And the other thing that I want you to remember is then when you find the lower quartile, median, and upper quartile from the cumulative frequency diagram, we estimate it in slightly different ways. So it's not going to be n plus 1 divided by 4 for the lower quartile, but it's n divided by 4. This is an estimation. And for median, n divided by 2. For the upper quartile, 3n divided by 4. Okay, and then interquartile range is going to be the same. So let's have a look at one example. This table shows the height of students in year 11. Draw a cumulative frequency diagram for the data. Now, whenever you are given a similar question to this one, remember one thing. First thing you need to do before you're thinking of drawing the axis, drawing the diagram, drawing the curve, you need to have the upper limit values of the height. You have to have them visual. I know you're going to have them here. I mean, you can highlight this one, but I would advise you to add another column on the right-hand side. And also, of course, the most important thing is the cumulative frequency column. So this is the cumulative frequency color. How do we fill the boxes? Where do you find the 2 and a 10? The first value is always the same as the first value of the frequency box, okay? And the second one, it is by addition of the first two. So 10 is 2 plus 8, and the third one is going to be 2 plus 8 plus 15. So the third value of the cumulative frequency, it is the addition of the first 3 data of the frequency. The fourth value is the addition of the first 4 data, the fifth, the first 5, the sixth, the first 6, and so on. So just so that you remember how to find the cumulative frequency per each class. And these are the answers. So 2 plus 8 is 10, and then 10 plus 15, 25, 25 plus 4, 19, or 2 plus 8 plus 15 plus 4, 19, and the last value is going to be 30. So we have one more column. Okay, and the next column is going to be the upper limit, which is actually are these ones. I mean, you can underline if you don't want to add another column, but I would advise you to add another column because it's more visual, and especially when you plot the points, it is there. Okay, so these are the upper limits as well. And here what I've done for you, I detached the cumulative frequency and the upper limit because these two are the values that you are going to use to plot the points. And actually the upper limit, they make the X of the points, and the cumulative frequency make the Y. So you always label the vertical axis or the Y axis, label it as cumulative frequency, and the horizontal axis or the x-axis as the upper limit. And then you just place those values just like me here. So this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. Place the values carefully and start plotting the points. So the points are going to be actually, because this is x and this is the y, the points are going to be 155 to, okay? So it's good to make the points visual for yourself. All right, 160, 10. Next one is going to be 165, 25. Okay, 170. Sorry, 170. 29. Put this in brackets. So X first, okay? And then 175, 30. Just like that. Okay? And now you plot those points on the graph. And so 155, 2. So it's going to be, so the middle here is 2.5. So 2 is going to be somewhere here. And if you draw vertical lines with the 2, so this is the 2, and 10 is already there. We have the 25, it's already here. And the 30 is here, okay? And we have all of the other values correctly. So 155, 2. So draw vertical lines because the point is going to be right there. Next one is 160, 10. 160, 10, so it's going to be right here. 165, 25, 25, so it's going to be right there. Make sure it's right above 165. So that's why it's good to draw vertical lines with a ruler. Okay, so, and the reason why is so that, especially if you deal with many values, you make sure you draw the lines under the exact value, okay? So it's going to be this point here, you can tell. Next one is 170, 29. So 29 is going to be right there somewhere. 29. It's 170, 29. So it's going to be somewhere here. Okay, somewhere here. And 175, 30 is going to be right there. This is a bit much easier. Now, the other trick is when you join the points, you don't join them with straight lines. You join the points carefully with a smooth curved line, just like this one here. Okay, there you go, a smooth curved line. And this is the cumulative frequency diagram for this data. Okay, and then now we are going to find the median. As I said, the median, n divided by 2, the 15th value is going to be the 15th value. It's going to be the median. There you go. We draw a vertical line on the 15th with the y-axis. And from this point, we draw another vertical line with a x-axis or the upper value axis. And this is where the 15th value is. The 15th value is actually 162 centimeters. That is the median. For the lower quartile, so you divide 30 by 4, so n divided by 4, and that is going to be 7.5, so 7.5 for the fifth value, okay, seventh half of the 7.5 values. So it is going to be right here, find 7.5 on the y-axis. This is 7.5, draw a vertical line with the y-axis, and where exactly the vertical line and the graph intersect, that's where you start drawing another vertical line with the x-axis. And this is exactly where the lower quartile is. So it's 158, is this one here. So lower quartile, and this is the median, okay? And the upper quartile, it is n divided by 4, so 30 divided by, and 3n divided by 4 is going to be 22.5 fifth value, all right? And that is, so draw a vertical line with the y-axis on number 22.5, and where exactly this vertical line intersects the cumulative frequency graph, you draw another vertical line with the x-axis or the upper limit axis, and this is exactly where the and label it 164. So this is where the upper quartile is this number here. And to find the interquartile range, of course, how do we do that? We take away the upper quartile range from the lower quartile range from the upper quartile range. And so the answer is going to be 6. So it's 164, take away 158. So this is how we build the cumulative frequency diagram, how we find the median, how we find the lower quartile, how we find the upper quartile, and the interquartile range. Now, where is the secret? The secret is do not forget to add two columns, one for the cumulative frequency, one for the upper limit of each class, okay? And the cumulative frequency per class is you add the frequency of the first 2 classes, for example, for the second cumulative frequency, or the first 3 classes for the third. And when you join the lines, join them carefully. Sorry, the points that you plot, join them carefully with a smooth line. Remember, the most accurately drawn the graph is, the better estimation of the values of the median, lower quartile, upper quartile you are going to have, and better marks in the test, okay, if you see the test. So yeah, so this is it. So here I have prepared lots of independent work for you to do. Remember, you need, for each of them, you need to add the cumulative, you need to another column for the cumulative frequency, like I did for the first one. So, and of course, remember, you are only going to use the upper limit of each class to be able to plot the points. And this value go under the y-axis, the cumulative frequency, and the upper limit of each class goes at this on the x-axis. So yeah, do exactly the same thing for every question and follow the steps that I put on the first slide. Have a lovely lesson, and thank you very much for watching my steps. Bye-bye.